What's going on, guys? Ooh, we got a big crew already in here saying hi to everybody and chit-chatting about all the snow that is up in Sheboygan. First in the house, let me say hi to Gracie in here early. I think she might have hopped back out. Uh-oh. Maddie got exiled to the office here. Yeah. Uh, Zeb is in the house. Patty A. Good to see you guys. I'm gonna scroll through all. We were all just chatting, so I got a bunch of clump. Thrifty Angela in the house. Cynthia, how good to see you. That would be so cool if you make it down here to Missouri in April. That would be fun. Always welcome. And Annette is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Charlotte, Paul, Patty, Les, Bernadette. Bill, I saw you put a message in. Still waiting on your shirt. The shirts are coming. Hey, Kel, let Maddie back out. The shirts are coming. I actually got on there 2 days ago to order another one and saw that they have not been, at that time, haven't been shipped yet, but you should be getting them any day. It was supposed to be like March 8th delivery date, and then I see that it got changed. So got to be better. It is better in Missouri. We don't have 13 and a half inches of snow, that's for sure. Adele saying happy Pi Day. Good to see you here. Happy Pi Day to all you guys. In Missouri on Pi Day, we have pizza. I don't know if that's a thing. There's a place in Missouri called Pie Pizza, but we had Emo's Pizza today for lunch. Mark Wolf in the house. Good to see you. Again, Bill, Judith, Gloria's here, Michelle. I always scroll through here. I know I'm gonna miss somebody. So everybody coming in, everybody that I missed. Hello, Deborah, BTC PT. Good to see you. Shoveling beats. Oh, no way. Oh man. So that was funny. Les and Bernadette were kind of telling me about your third-party plane ticket. I was anxious to kind of find out how that turned out. Glad to see you made it to Wisconsin. I'm kind of nervous about booking flights these days because you never know with these airline companies. Monica Macy in the house, a fellow Missourian. I finally caught alive. Good to see you here, my friend. Tim is in the house saying hi to everybody. Ginger, hi from Washington State. Ginger, that's a new name. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Gary is in the house. Gary, how's your van delivery coming? Stephanie and Polly in the house. Big hugs to Polly. I know Polly's done traveling. Good to be home. Van Life with Gina. Good to see you here, my friend. All right, let me scroll up. My True Serenity, that's a common name. Linda Barker, good to see you. Surfing Dodo, good to see you. Jackie. All right, I got to quit saying hi to everybody or I'm going to get in trouble. Maddie, you want to say hi? Come here. You want to say hi? Come here. Oh, the star of the show. My goodness. Oh my goodness. She always has to lick my face. Maddie, say hi to people. Tell them what you did. Tell them what you did last night. You want to tell them or you want me to tell them? Maddie, I was at the kitchen table. Was that today or last night? It might have been today. I was at the kitchen table and she licked my glasses. And you're rotten. And Kelly came downstairs and said, "Where's Maddie at?" I said, "She's in the living room." And Maddie jumped on the couch. Maddie, come on. She wants out there with mom. Maddie jumped up on the couch. So no, that's a no. And so we are going to get her a ramp for the couch. She's allowed to go up and down ramps. But the problem is if she climbs up the ramp, we're afraid that, and she gets up on the couch, we're afraid she's going to get excited, like the doorbell rings or something, and that she's going to drop down. So real anxious about that. Thumbs up, Dane. Love from California. Glenna, thank you. Oh, thumbs up, done. Thank you so much. Kaylee is in the house. Talia is in the house. Good to meet you, my friend. Hope everything is doing well. Talia's got an ambulance, a really, really cool ambulance. I am all caught up. Oh, I think I saw someone say hi to Dawn. Good to see you, Dawn. So anyway, not sure what we're going to do about the ramp, but I would rather it's really the jumping down that I think causes the pain and injury. So we'll see. Kelly who? Kelly who? Is Kelly in the house now? I didn't see her jump in. Oh, Diana, I missed you. Good to see you here, my friend. And Mo Bang for your bucks. Desert Deb. Okay, I think I said hi to everybody. So anyway, why am I at home? I got back into town and I went back to the shop. I had to get started and really spent several days just really cold. And I put 3 windows in this current van build and it was so cold, it was almost painful. But I got the windows in, did some wiring, put a heater on the inside of it, did some more insulating, and I did all the wiring on the puck lights and I'm ready to put the ceiling up. And I thought, I need to paint the ceiling. She wants the interior completely painted. So I'm getting the tongue and groove tomorrow, bringing it into my house, and I'm painting it in the kitchen because I can paint it, set it in the dining room to dry, and won't worry about destroying anything. And I can be warm, and there's no sawdust. Prayers to Maxwell. Oh, what happened to Maxwell? Johnny, are you going to have to remove all the furniture from your house? I don't think so. Maxwell is at the vet right now. We'll have to pop off to pick him up. Pancreatitis. My best friend, I went to her house to paint today, and she has a schnauzer, and she said that they're real prone to pancreatitis. So, interesting. We will keep Maxwell in our prayers. There's a lot of people in here that real good prayer warriors, and they will keep Maxwell in their prayers. And I think a lot of time, like I know it is with humans, like give that gut some rest, and it really helps the pancreatitis calm down. Question on the Transit or Ram windows. Oh, Transit. It's on the Transit. 2 bunk windows over the bed and then 1 up front behind the driver's seat. So the awning style windows, just exactly like I have in my van. Thank you guys. Prayers for Maxwell. Prayers for Maxwell. You guys rock. Thank you so much. I don't know why Maddie's out there barking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Felix. Good to see you here. Happy Place Camping. A lot of times, like it's a 6:30 premiere right before my live stream, and sometimes I'll miss it, but sometimes it'll be like at the end of the day, and I'll be able to catch it. And she did a paint job, a surface coating on. They're remodeling their travel trailer, and they resurfaced. They're redoing the countertops, and did a thin coat of like white, then brown, then they stamped it several different times. It turned out so cool. So Felix, if you want to drop that video link, guys, check this countertop out because it's really neat. And when it comes to countertops, like you can get a laminate countertop, you can get a butcher block countertop. A lot of people will buy a piece of plywood, make their own countertop. And this is a perfect example of a very well designed surface. Love it. Hate it when fur babies get sick. Ditto. I hate that. I know a lot of you guys in the chat saw Maddie's video, actually a short that I pulled from the San Diego video. Maddie was in the Pacific Ocean while we were in San Diego. YouTube has this new thing where you can take a short out of a regular video. That's where that came from. And So uh, a lot of you guys were like, "Oh, Maddie's playing in the ocean." It is so cool. Yes, it helps. My dog just passed away with the same thing, and it's painful too. Pancreatitis is terrible painful. It's very, very painful in adults, and can only imagine, even more so or equal to in animals. So, Maddie is loving life. She is loving life. And they came down to. I wanted to show Kelly the property, so they came down, and oh, Monica, you rock. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for that. Oh my gosh, that is definitely thank you so very much for that. That is so cool. John says hello to all the usual suspects. That is exactly right. I have been driving a Ford E250 cargo van for the last 16 years. It's always been a learning experience with all the electrical options and safety features I ordered. Oh, absolutely. So one of my builds this summer, I'm actually going to drive. I'm not going to drive. I'm going to fly to North Carolina for one of my clients. I'm going to get her van and bring it here because they were going to have it shipped here, and the price is astronomical. And I feel like some people do that when they don't want the job. So I'm going to fly out there and pick up their van, drive it back here, and do the build on it. Did the same thing with Patty's, and yeah, and do a build on that this summer. But it's a Chevy conversion van, so it's going to be the first conversion hired out on my channel. So, and then I'm also going to be doing an SUV. So, later on this summer. So lots of fun stuff coming. Hi to Wendy, Bob, Dodo's daughter. Hi to Wendy, Bob, Dodo's daughter. Awesome, Wendy. Good to see you here. Hola from sunny Vincent Guerrero, Baja. Nice, nice. I am coming to your state, and man, we should totally meet up. I don't know. I'm going to be flying into Greensboro Airport. That would be so cool if we can meet up. I would totally take you out to lunch. I want to see the panda. All right. All right. I'm a good driver, just saying. I know. Come on out. Come on out. All right. Thank you, for being a channel member. Why I'm saying thank you to the channel members, showing Zeb the panda. Here's a huge shout out to all my Patreon's channel members. While the video is playing, all my moderators, if you want to drop your channel links, go ahead and do that now. All right, guys. Thank you to all my channel members, all my Patreon members. Adele, you may get me in sooner. David thinks it's a starter as well. Looking at minivans now, want to dip my toe into van life without spending the money on a full-size high-top van. Kristen, I like 100% agree with that, because like you can get a minivan and do a ton with it and learn so much before you invest in something bigger. And then when you do decide, oh, you know what, let's see, it's time for me to invest, you know exactly what has been working for you, what hasn't been working for you, and go from there. Guys, the moderators are dropping their channel links. Check out these channels. There's some amazing channels that come here. Please check some of them out. Helen, hey, y'all need to set an alarm. No worries, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Tommy is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Um, yeah, but I'm 100% game on whether or not, like, those of you that have been following my channel from the very, very beginning, you know that I had a Nissan Titan, and the cab of it, I did a build on it so that I could do overnight hunting or fishing or camping trips. Kelly and I did an 18-day national park trip in the Nissan Titan. And I'll tell you, you learn so much about what works and what doesn't work out there on the road. No channel because I'm too lazy. I don't believe that. I used to have a minivan. Kind of wish I knew about van life then. Absolutely. I know. Who would, I mean, you just don't know. Yep. I had a minivan for probably about under 6 months. When I had my fourth child, I had a big pickup truck. I had a Ford F-150, and we just really thought maybe it was time to get a van. And oh, I just did not like driving that thing. It was like, too much of a soccer mom vehicle. I needed a truck for all the stuff that I was doing. And I'll tell you, God has a way of working things out because my husband hit two, not one, two deer and just kind of wiped that van out. So we traded that in real quick. Exactly. Plus, when moving up in full size van, it will feel huge compared to a minivan. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll tell you, Cindy's video on my channel doing really good, but getting a lot of comments. And I have to be honest with you, some of them, 99% of them are just amazing. They cannot believe she's doing what she's doing. But then you get that handful, there's no way I could never do that. That's just like being homeless, whatever. Cindy is doing amazing handling these comments. And a lot of people were like, could you imagine? Like, if you can do that with that car, could you imagine when and if any day you upgraded, what the possibilities could be? But the thing that I love the most, Cindy loves that. 40 miles to the gallon. Like, imagine my trip to Arizona was expensive. Why was it expensive? Because of the gas. When we were in Joshua Tree, we went to Joshua Tree 3 times. I spent $180 in gas going in and out of Joshua Tree because of it. You have to drive forever to get there. Question. Do you picture videos of the Titan build? There's a whole video on my channel. There's a whole video of everything that I did in my Titan. And I've got a video where I did some drawers in the back for a whole bunch of extra storage. Now, I will say you have to go back all the way to like 2000 and maybe 19 or 2020 to find those videos. They're at the very beginning of my channel. I always swore I drive a minivan. Had a Honda Pilot during my child hauling years. Honda Pilot works. I've actually had some people that were going to hire me to do a Honda Pilot build. And then, things happen and I need to stand up. So a minivan is a no-go for me. I get that because I built out a van for a lady, just helped her out. I made 3 or 4 videos on it. Somebody gave me that red van. While I was building that van out, it really hurt my back. Like, I don't feel like I ever really had back problems until I started building out that van. And it really was kind of an aching pain. So I get it if you have to stand up. Some people get used to just kneeling on their knees. I know if you guys watch Chrome, he kneels all the time. And, that's just not doable for everybody. There's people that if they kneel down on their knees, like 911 would get them up. That's about how they're going to get up. What? You had 4 kids? Where did you keep them? I know, right? They're hidden in the basement. I've got them hidden. We talked about converting a minivan. Absolutely. Did you put bunk beds in it? I did not. I did not put bunk beds in it. I put a bunk in it that converted into a table. That's in the minivan. I think I've subbed to all the moderators now. Thank you so much. That's so awesome. I'm surprised I'm not I'm not too lazy to have a channel. Felix, you're good. You're good with your videos. Den is installing our waterproof cork plank flooring. Almost ready to get the van rolling. That is so cool. I tell you what, the second you guys mentioned that you might make it to the meetup in September, I am like super stoked to meet you guys. Let's see here. I'm catching up. Soccer moms rock. Soccer moms rock. They do. I've got a friend right now that is in Spain with her son for like a soccer tournament or something. Just had the breaker switch replaced and basic service. Da, da, da. Oh, and it died again. Ran for 2.5 weeks and died again. I just had the breaker switch replaced. I wonder if you've got something that's overpowering it. You've got something that keeps tripping it. Do you have to reset it a lot, or does it just break? You might, because some, those are rated for different power. I always swore I'd never drive a minivan. Had a Honda. Oh, I think I already read that one. Boop, boop, boop. I went the other direction to look for some comments. I remember it feels like you had some mechanical things lately. She has. I had an 03 Oldsmobile minivan to see. It was great. Very few problems. Got me through the kids in school and college. Right. 26 miles. That's not bad. The gas is a huge cost. Absolutely. I've seen a couple of folks who added a high top on a minivan. I actually met a lady out in Quartzsite. If you guys saw that short that I did where I helped a lady, I cut her bed down and I anchored it. She had a top put on her van. The one thing I will say, if you're going to do that, if you're going to take a minivan and put a top on it, 100% do it. 100%. These ladies are happy as can be. Have it professionally done, because so many of them leak. Johnny, to cap off a floating floor, is aluminum better than rubber to use as a cap by the sliding door and the back doors? I think either one. As long as that floor's got room for expansion. And honestly, I like on the sides, I caulked mine, and then I've got aluminum in the front and the back. And I've had, mine's 2.5 years old, and I've had no problems with it. Big old 15 miles to the gallon. I'm quite happy with that. I get about 15.9. So I'm happy with it. I just drove a lot while I was out there. Wish I still had my extended length Expedition. That would be a nice one. That would be awesome to have a build out. Absolutely. I know a friend that had a Tahoe. She built a Tahoe out, and really nice sliding out kitchen and stuff. Really nice build. I have a stool that I sit on. It helps. Patty absolutely does. Not only that, but Patty's got, I had one. I gave it to Les and Bernadette. It literally folds up to about 2 inches, maybe 2.5. And you twist it and it spreads out. You can adjust it to, I think, let's just say 20 different heights. And it's pretty sturdy. I mean, I sat on it. It's pretty sturdy. And those are nice. It's perfect for like minivans. It collapses, it tucks away, and get it out when you need it. And you don't have to stand on your knees. Stand on your knees or kneel on your knees. Probably kneel on your knees. Where's the meetup in September? The meetup in September is at Fredrock Glamp Ground in Fredericktown, Missouri. It's where my shop is at. And it's the 15th, 16th, and 17th of September. It is a fun time. This will be the second one I've done out there. And Becoming Bev is going to do hers right before mine. So it's going to be a good time. Stephanie Jones. Hey girl. I love you guys. That is my good friend's daughter. Very cool. September meetup is at Fredrock. Good. I had a Datsun King cab. When I got off work in Montana, the doors were frozen shut. I opened a camper door, went through the pass through. There you go. Everybody saying hi to Stephanie. Good to see you. That's so cool. Time for fishing. Did you set up your Tinkara? I didn't, and I'll have to tell you. Maybe I'll call you. I actually set it, set it out and everything. The end of it's just got like a little tail to it, so I've got to figure out how to put the line on there. And what I want to do is there's some rivers here that you can actually go trout fishing. I think I'm gonna take it there. But I'll be practicing at the lake. When I practice at the lake, I'll get video of it and send it to you. The breaker switch is fine. The solenoid has power, but the starter won't start. I am not good with that stuff. I'm not good with that stuff. That is above my pay grade. I'll tell you, I'm real cautious about giving engine advice. There's some things that I know how to do, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, I'm not going to comment. I know, right, Paul? Solar is 50% off right now in Quartzsite. Solar is 50% off in Quartzsite. You gotta get that. I love that stool. It is a cool stool. That's that collapsible stool. Hi, Stephanie Jones. Sorry, I am here. Had to do some crazy stuff with my laptop. No worries, Dee. No worries. Good to see you here. It's called a Lillian. It's called a Lillian. And honestly, the company, when you open up the Tinkara, there's actually a video that you can watch. And I'm gonna say, like, I've been swamped, and like between watching videos for clients, doing spreadsheets for clients, and working, it's just been crazy up here so far. I am trying to get caught back up after being on vacation for 40 something days. Teresa in the house, late again. Hello, everyone. Good to see you guys. Good to see you here. I should book the bus for both meetups, but I'm too uncertain about being able to make it to scheduled events. I'll tell you, last year we had a guy come in like from Pennsylvania last year to the meetup. I think he took a train, and then couldn't get an Uber to the campground because there wasn't any. Easy hookup, call me. I'll definitely do that. It'll be so much easier for you just to walk me through it. I'm afraid whatever knot I put on there that I'm going to end up losing it, and I don't want to do that. So, yep. Oh my goodness. So it's been busy. So besides,
I lost our dog.
You lost our dog.
Last I saw her, she was in here.
I let her out there. She was going crazy at the door. Yeah. Oh, we lost our dog. Oh, that'll be a fun one. All right, guys, I'm back. Kelly's gonna go find her. Megan's probably got her. That's why I'm going to camp out at the RV spots. Hopefully they can get me in sooner than Friday. Absolutely. Yeah, if you can kind of camp out there, if they have a cancellation, or it doesn't seem like it would take that much to fix. But as soon as I say that, then they come out, oh, that's going to be $4,000. We got to take the engine apart. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Have you ever built with aluminum rather than wood for van framing? So I have worked with extrusion aluminum, the 80-20, the 20-20, 80-80. I've worked with those, and super easy to cut. I was happy with the blade. I put an aluminum blade on my saw, and happy with how it cut, happy with how it went together. But this is what I don't like about aluminum. Is number one, it's crazy expensive, which I get it. It's an expensive product. The fittings for tying it all together is the biggest cost, and it's just astronomical. Yay, we found her. It's astronomical. And what I love about it is when you tie that joint together, it's super strong. So if you're going to take your van, say you've got a Sprinter 4x4, and you're going to take it off on every forest service road that you can find, then I'm a big fan of 80-20. But for what most people that I build for, or people that are out on the road that I meet, they're not taking their van off road where everything is shaking a million miles. I mean, it's just like tearing it apart. Extrusion aluminum, I would definitely, if you're going to go 4x4 off road, I would definitely do that. But I'm going to say the weight of it, I'm not like sure that you're 100% saving weight. And it takes up, it's an inch and a half by an inch and a half. So when you build a cabinet out of that, the sides, you just lost 3 inches in the framing. And it takes a certain thickness of wood to slide in the channels. It's just so like George from Humble Road. His son's a cabinet maker. The panels that he uses, the eighth of an inch with the laminate or whatever, his son's company can rip them out like there's no tomorrow. And they slide right in, you're good to go. But somebody like me, who I don't have these fabricating machines or whatever it takes to make this stuff, not 100% sure that it's space efficient, because I can take a piece of wood and I can follow the curve, because it's not a square box. And with extrusion aluminum, you're making a square box. You can get some with, like, you might be able to get a 30-degree angle, a 45. But I'm telling you, I've traced out some edges where you would never get that with extrusion aluminum. Mary Jones, thank you so much for the super chat. And let me give you that panda while you take a drink here too. Thank you so much for that, Mary Jones, and for all your continued support over all these years. And as always, you're still on our prayer list for everything that you go through. So anyway, so aluminum, I like the product. It's very expensive. I think it takes up more space than what people would probably think. But if you are wanting to put your battery system, say you've got a 5 Battleborn batteries, the multi plus, the solar control, the solar DC to DC charger, all the works, and you want that solid. So if anything happens, that entire unit is protected. Then put 80/20 around it, definitely. But people like me, that I'm just out there taking, I'm driving on the normal highway. The farthest off road I get is probably Palm Canyon. I mean, there's just no need for it for that expense. I mean, it'll take your van build up. I bet you it would take a van build up $5,000 building it out of wood or 80/20. Everyone's okay. Yep, everyone's saying hi to Mary Jones. Naj is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, everybody. Yay, we found Maddie. I was thinking of Humble Road and the aluminum. Appreciate the info. I am telling you, hands down, if you want to consider 80/20, follow Humble Road, because him and what's the other guy's name? He's building out a Sprinter right now. I can't think of it offhand. He just built out a 4x4 Sprinter that is amazing. But you're talking about $200,000 builds or more. It's just crazy expensive. And one of the things that Humble Road does is he doesn't hide the aluminum. Not everybody likes that aluminum, the looks of it. I wouldn't mind. I don't think Kelly would like it, but definitely a strong build. The occasional, I know those BLM roads, they are terrible. I agree. Good custom woodworking saves space compared to rectangles from extrusion. Custom sheet metal, I like stainless, is even better. Absolutely. Yeah, stainless would be, stainless would be good. It's, it's just hard to cut. Zeb, Johnny, this is a pre. You're crazy. You paid for your hat. Oh my goodness. There you go. Thank you so much for that, Zeb. Zeb likes seeing the panda. I appreciate everything that you do for my channel, Zeb. Um, I would like aluminum, modern looking. Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't know why I thought we talked about that. Oh, hey, how's it going? There you go. How's it going? Good to see you here. I am drawing a blank right now. I'm going to remember your name after the show is over. Um, I do bow with this. I do bow with this. When I see the email, I remember it right away. Let's see. Love the panda. Absolutely. Well, in that answers my question about 80/20 for a build. Well, and again, it's like Gracie, it's, you know, I would pay the extra. Like if it's like if I was going to do a build again, there's a place in St. Charles where I can get Baltic birch. I can only get it in like the 5x5 sheets. I'm trying to find somebody that I can get the 4x8 sheets. Most of the time, it's like imported from Mexico or something, which I don't care where it comes from. If it's legitimate Baltic birch, so I would do Baltic birch. For myself personally, 80/20 is just, it's expensive. It's expensive. And I'm telling you, while I was using it, I ended up cutting some blocks. I was going to do a video on it, and I shot it and shot it and shot it. And I really felt like there was going to be people that just really just ripped me a new one. So I didn't put it up. But I cut up a bunch of pieces of aluminum that I had left, a bunch of 2x2s. That's a 2x2 and a piece of 80/20 is exactly the same size. And I'm telling you, the aluminum was significantly heavier. Now, it's significantly stronger than a 2x2 as well. But once you glue a wooden box together, you glue it, you screw it, you mount it in the van. I'm telling you, it's strong. My van, I've had one piece of trim come off and it was only glued on. Nothing that I've had glued and screwed on in my entire van have I ever had to change. I have done work for Patty. Again, none of it was because something fell off of a wall or a joint came loose. It was all just like upgrades for like a diesel heater or a water pump issue or something like that. I love aluminum, but it's cold in the winter and warm in the summer. Absolutely. Absolutely good point. I like that one Sprinter 80/20 build that we saw in Yellowstone. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. If you can afford it and you don't mind the aesthetics of it, it's nice. It's nice. I'm just saying it's thousands of dollars, thousands more expensive. And it's not the pieces of aluminum that are the crazy cost. It's all the brackets that you have to buy to join them all together. So, and when you make a box and you've got it all screwed together, say you want to change something and do like an upright, all those aluminum pieces, like it's a whole lot cheaper to fix a mistake in wood than it is extrusion aluminum because you've got a 32-inch piece and you needed 36. Okay, that goes in the scrap box and hopefully you could use it. But, and once you build a box, if you want to change something, you've got to take the little joints apart, add the joint in, unless you get a T-roll nut. You can put a T-roll nut in there. I don't think they're as strong, but they're nice. They're nice, and it can save you in a pinch of if I want to add a support. And I'll tell you an example. You would need to add a support if, imagine putting glides on 80/20. Like you can't put a glide that's going to have 50 pounds in it, like dishes or something, and only have it connected at the front and the back. You have to have a center support for that glide, or over time, it's that glide is going to bend. So you need that center support. If you have the box put together and you have to add a piece of 80/20 support because now that cabinet is now going to become a chest of drawers, you have to take it apart or add the T-roll nuts, which are not cheap. where 80/20 shines is that it gives you a strong, accurate 90-degree angle. Absolutely. But when I say it gives you a strong 90-degree angle, you can screw that bracket together and it not be a true 90-degree, because aluminum, it does have play. Those brackets have play. If that bracket is twisted at all, you're not going to have a true 90. So even though when you think, oh, I'm going to put this bracket on there, I'll tighten this down, once that angle is tightened, that's going to snug that together. You can't be sure that it's a true 90 unless you put your square on there. So make sure that you put your square on there and then tighten those down. But definitely accurate. 80/20, hands down, is strong. If you're worried about a rollover or something like that, 80/20 is a very strong product. And me, myself, I'm not bashing anybody for using it. I would love to do a van build with it, but it's expensive. I think I saw a question. Might be cheaper to buy an ambulance than do an 80/20 build. Absolutely. Talia has her ambulance is so stinking cool. Hands down, I would love it. I would love her ambulance. Do you use the Craig tool for joining wood? I do. Absolutely. I glue it and then I use the Craig. I just like it. Every now and then you'll see me put a couple finish nails in it too. But most of the time, I use the Craig jig on almost everything. I think it's strong. Let's see here, 90s. Okay, guys, it's almost my bedtime. Have an amazing night, Felix. Thanks for coming in. I feel like a build with 80/20 is going to cost even more than installing bug walls. Absolutely. Well, good news. The bug wall installation fee, now that I've done a couple of them, it is coming down pretty rapidly. So I feel like it's very affordable now. I don't like the aesthetics of the 80/20. Yeah. And, I'm just going to say, please put the on Patreon. You know what? I'll go back and see if I can find it, and I will. Maybe I'll do that because I know you guys will go easy on me. Storyteller Overland does aluminum and no propane. Embassy RV doesn't know. So Storyteller, if I had endless income, I love the Storyteller. I do. I love the looks of it. There's no way Kelly would like it. But if I was out there doing like a year-long cross-country trip and Storyteller said, oh, would you like, oh my gosh, I would die. That thing is amazing. Yeah, it is amazing. It's very expensive. The Storyteller is expensive, but I think a lot of them that are built like that, whether it's that one or the Rebel or the not the Travato. The Travato has issues. Bex is in the house. Keep warm and carry on, good people. Love it. Bug walls are expensive. Yep. I would justify the cost of 80/20 even with the pros, plus not a fan of the look. Oh, I couldn't justify it. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. You're either a fan and you like, oh man, I'm going to do a whole new build. It's going to be all 80/20, blah, blah, blah. Or you're like, that is too expensive. It really does take up a lot of space using the aluminum, that kind of stuff. We love you on Patreon. Thank you so much. I appreciate all my Patreon members. How much is a bug wall install? It's like $100,000. It's actually a joke. I did Patty's and I followed, the company has several videos out. I followed it step by step. I'm telling you what, out of everybody that's ever worked with me, everybody that, she wants to see the panda again. All right, let me show her the panda and then I'll tell you the story. Mary Jones, thank you so much for that super chat. So I did the install exactly like the video was saying, and I'm telling you, the level of frustration was beyond anything that I would ever want someone else to visibly see from me. I was so aggravated. And basically, we just dropped everything. And it's like, it's lunchtime. And over a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, watching the video, I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing it like this. I know the video, that's the installer. The company that came up with it. I know that's what he suggests, but I think I've got a better way. And I went out there and I took the whole weather stripping down. I squared up the bottom of it, worked my way around, and I'm telling you not, I'm kidding you not, the screen was probably installed in about 20 minutes, and the one in the back was even less. It may be on backwards. I'm not sure because the video is hard to see, but someone said, oh, hey, it's on backwards. So I said, Patty, we can turn that around. So I don't know if we'll ever do it or not, but I've installed one since then. And the way that I do it, it just like is so much easier than the way the company itself did it. So I learned how to sew because I have a couple of partial roll of screens and plan to make my own. I did my own, and I actually did a video on my channel. So when I did that video, I said the install is $100,000 as a joke, and now obviously everybody wants to hire me. I need you to install a bug wall for me. Is a cost-effective brand. Roloff is another very yes, and they're good. I'm not kidding you. They're good screens. I would love to have one. I wish the company would send me one. I would put it in my van. But it's one of those things that, well, I've got one that I made for about $20, or you can spend $1,000, maybe not $1,000. I think it's kind of close to that, and get one. But hands down, there is a significant difference in the bug wall itself. It is a heavy screen. It is a durable material. Heavy duty zippers. It's nice. I mean, it's quality. I'm going to need to make my screens. Absolutely. I am 100% like make them. If you can afford the bug wall, get the bug wall. Roloff is another good one. I did my own with magnets. Absolutely. Oh, hey, Debbie, good to see you in here. Plus, you get a koozie and you get a koozie. That's what I made the joke. I was like, oh man, I missed the first step, because they're like step one, the koozie, like have a beer because you're gonna go. It's literally nerve wracking, but definitely doable. You guys see my new hat? How cool is that? It's kind of like a coral color, kind of a cross between coral and pink. Kelly got it in a box from healthcare stuff, and she gave it to me. Love the hat. I literally sold and gave away at my Patreon meeting every one of the Van Life, Van Hair Don't Care. I have one left. I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. This one right here. This is my last one left, and this one's getting shipped to California to Surf and Dodo. I made sure I saved one, but I'm going to be taking orders and putting in an order for another one. There's some people that want pink ones, and time to hit that thumbs up. So I am going to be putting in an order for some more. So let's see here. Oh, nice hat. It is a nice hat. Oh, well, if you get a cookie, why didn't you tell me? Oh, koozie. Yeah, it's koozie, not cookie. I promise you, if cookies came with it, I would have been all about that. I have an AMA hat, but it does have snakes on it. Oh, nice. I will have a pink. Oh, I'll take a pink one. Awesome. I will do that. Glad I have pro level sewing skills to use with my industrial sewing machine. We'll be making all my bug screens, upholstery, curtains, etc. Best skill level. I'll tell you what, don't tell people you know how to sew curtains and cushions and stuff like that, because you never know. You never know. You'll have people knocking at your door, knocking at your door. All right, guys, I have actually the giveaway screen pulled up. I'll have a fluorescent pink one. You want a bright pink one? Probably. I don't even have anything fluorescent pink in here to show you. I imagine that's like hot pink. These, these I have. These are camouflage pink. These actually go to Patreons, but I wonder if you could get camouflage ones. That would be pretty cool. Polly, thank you for or not Polly, but Stephanie, thank you for the super chat. Let's do that panda bear one more time, and let's do it. All right. So let's do pink, since I've got a pink hat on. Thank you, Stephanie Pie. I'll price myself accordingly. Right? Yeah. I'll tell you what, you let people know you're making curtains and cushions and stuff like that, and you never know what you're gonna end up having more clients than what you can handle. So thank you guys all for all your support here. Put in the word pink, the color pink, and we're gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna try and share my screen because I'm on my computer. Who knows? Is it present, slides, extra camera, video, share screen? Let's see if I know how to do this. I don't even know if I still know how to do it. There we go. There we go. Look at me like a pro. Start collecting. There you go. Oh, what's Kelly saying? Everybody putting in pink. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to win. I would say your hat matches the panda. Oh, it sure does. It sure does. Oh, Kelly, you spelt it wrong. I guess she doesn't want to win. But we'll do a t-shirt giveaway once I get some more hats. Then I will maybe give away a pink one. I don't need to win. There you go. You should have yours any day now. Yours was one of the ones. There was like 6 shirts still pending. You should have yours any day. All right, 43 entries. I'm going to wait another minute or so, and then we're going to spin the wheel. And then you'll send me an email. You'll send me an email to the email address below, and you'll tell me an address, a size, and a color. And you can have either the Midwest Van Builders, the gray is my go-to. But if you want a Johnny's Journey one, which is the logo back here, I'll send you whatever color you want. All right, let's draw. We've got 49 people in there. That's pretty close. Let's spin that. I got to do that on that computer. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Oh my gosh. Bill just won. Bill, let me know if you want a second shirt or if I can draw another winner. You tell me what you want.
He could do like Midwest Vans versus Johnny's Journey.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I can't remember if I sent him a Midwest Van Builders or a Johnny's Journey. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just send you whatever one I sent you. I'll send you the opposite.
I have an update about Maddie for the community.
What?
She's been going up and down her ramp upstairs.
Oh, good.
Up and down.
Oh, nice. She is using the ramp. Let me stop the screen share. Is that where she went? Did she go upstairs?
Yeah, she was with Megan.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
She was hoping to get some toasted red.
Awesome. Deb, you're a winner and a keeper. Absolutely. Absolutely.
How many shirts are you giving away?
I just gave the one away.
Oh.
It's expensive. I got to build a shed. I got to build a barn, guys. Oh, you know what? We did real good on the show. Let's draw another one. Yeah, let's do another one. We did real good. You guys were very generous tonight. Let's do a second one. I'm just going to draw it. I'll share it. I should share screen, and then all 49 people are still entered to win. Oh, I almost didn't share it in time. Bernadette Peterson. I know Les has a shirt. Bernadette, congratulations. We'll get you, she'll be up here before too long. We'll get yours sent here. Stop sharing. All right. So Bill, Bernadette, I'll talk to Bernadette. Bill, I'll look and see. I think you might have got a Johnny's Journey one. I will send you if that's the case, I'll send you a Midwest Van Builders one. I love the blue Johnny's Journey. Thank you so much. I love it. Patty sent me a picture the other day in the group chat. She bought one of my hoodies, so that was super cool. I love it when people are out there wearing my stuff, wearing my merch. Johnny, we remember when you used to only have 20 entries for giveaways. Right? It has grown so much, and Tuesday nights are a blast. So Paul said, I'll take it. Yeah, no, it's just an amazing community. It's amazing how much the channel has been growing, and I love it. What? Thank you to everybody. Kelly says, thank you to everybody. Absolutely. I need to quit sharing that screen because then I can see them better. There we go. Oh, my YouTube one is behind because I quit sharing it. My screens are all a mess here. It's been so long since I've been in the office doing a live stream. So needed it for the cold. Oh, absolutely. I sent somebody a t-shirt recently and I thought about sending them a sweatshirt, but spring, by the time you get it, I feel like it's going to be warm. I'm glad you made it home before the rains. Absolutely. Thank you very much. I get it in a few weeks. Yep, that's right. Send me a message which color you want. Les has the hunter green one. It's like a forest green. I love that color. And Patty A has the dark blue. I love that color as well. I have a light blue one, and I haven't gotten one from spring. I've got the Midwest Van Builders ones. I need to get one. Tony 1955, hello from Arkansas. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I think I'm caught up. It is 3 minutes to the top of the hour. Thank you guys all for hanging out, spending the evening with me. Next Tuesday, I would imagine I'll probably be back live from the shop in the van. I figured I'm staying down there I was saying 80% of the time. I feel like when Les and Bernadette come back, which will be here in a couple of weeks, I feel like might be more than that. But I have a dark blue Johnny's Journey long sleeve shirt. I love hers as well. Hers is real nice as well. Sorry about being late, working on finishing insulation, boxing my wheel wells. That's so cool. Glad to hear the van's coming along. I love hearing about other people's van builds. I love Tuesday nights here. I'm glad you're home with the family. I know. And I'll tell you what, one of my best friends, Carrie, I don't know if you guys have heard you guys talk about her on the stream, but me and Carrie, nurses together forever, probably worked together since 2003 until I just recently, got out of nursing, and both of us weekend option, and just our family is just real good friends. And I went over to her house the other day, surprised her with a visit, and she was talking about painting her dining room, and I was like, oh, well, pick up some paint. I'll come and paint. And she messaged me yesterday and said, hey, I picked up paint. And I messaged her back. I said, hey, I'll be there tomorrow. And I think she was like beside herself that it got done so quick. And her house, her dining room was like that color red, bright red. And I painted it gray. So it really turned out nice. Have a great night, everyone. See you next week. Good to see you all. Good night, everyone. Everybody's saying good night. We are at the top of the hour. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all your support to the channel. For those of you that clicked on the moderator links, please go over there, watch one of their videos. These guys are all putting out amazing content. Great community. Cindy, rocking it on your video. We'll see you guys next Tuesday.